Hey guys, it's Caroline. So a couple weeks ago, I posted a video about performing and I gave you guys some advice and tips and such, about like beginner stuff. And in that video, I said that I would be posting a part 2, kind of like a sequel, but more focused on songwriting and stuff. Guess what? Guess what? This video is that part 2 to that thrilling saga. This isn't Twilight. It's my songwriting video. So many of you have been asking for it, and I thought it was about time. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Be proud of me. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips, advice, just some frequently asked questions that you guys have, asked me. It's really cool because I like hearing that you guys are interested in songwriting and hearing what I have to say about songwriting, and it just makes me happy. So, without further ado, let's get to the video. That was so intense. So, Caroline, is there a specific order that you need to do to write a song? The answer is no. There is no specific order that you have to write a song about. You can do whatever you want. A song is a song. You can write the lyrics first. You can do the melody first. You can do the chords first. It doesn't matter. A song is a song, and just do your own thing, whatever floats your boat. I don't write in any specific order. It's just really random. Caroline, how do you come up with your melodies? Melodies pretty much come really easily to me. Usually what I'll do is I'll just come up with a chord progression and then I'll just play it over and over till I'm actually singing a melody. It's really weird. Songwriting is weird, guys. So this one is probably one of my most important tips of this whole entire video. Write everything down, or else if you don't write it down, you are not going to remember it later, and then you're going to regret it and hate yourself for it. For example, I'll just be in class taking a math test and I'll just get this random idea, but it's a really good idea. I'll just be there the distance formula. Crap, I don't remember the distance formula. How do I do this? I can't do math. I wonder what it's like to be in a long distance relationship. Oh my god, that could be a great song idea. Caroline, you have to focus on your math test. No, but this is a really good song idea. But Caroline, you have to do your math test. What about this song? Caroline, if you don't do good on this math test, your grades are going to go down, and when your grades go down, no college is going to want to accept you, and then you're not going to go to college, you're not going to have a job, and then you're just going to be a worthless piece of garbage who lives under a bridge. Yeah, then I'm kind of just sitting there reassessing my life, and then you're just kind of stuck with the dilemma, what do? I have this really good song idea, but I need to do my math test. Here's what I'll do. I'll just write my idea on the math test, and then no. Then I'll have to turn it in, and then my teacher will judge me. You know what? I'll just wait until I finish my math test, and then I'll write it down afterwards. You'd finish your math test, and then you turn it in, and then you do this. Right, so, what was my idea? Oh my... And then you forget what your idea was, and then you're just sitting there for about 10 minutes, hating yourself. That actually happened to me. Write down everything, okay? No matter where you are, just write it down. It doesn't matter, just write it down. Caroline, where do you get your inspiration from? Well, considering the fact that I am a 15-year-old girl who has never been in a relationship her whole life and is pretty much a worthless piece of garbage, I still write about love sometimes. Pretty much I get my inspiration from putting myself into other people's perspectives. I'll get my inspiration from movies, books, TV shows, friends with experiences that I have witnessed. And I kind of just put myself in their shoes and just kind of write a story as if I were that person. Some of the songs that I write about aren't even about myself or what I've been through. Most of my ideas come from ideas at school. So another thing that you guys have been asking me is, how do you finish songs? I deal with this problem a lot because I know how it feels when you're writing a song but you're not on a roll and you can't really finish it because you can't think of anything and it's just 3 hours of... Right. Time to start writing. Okay, so I have the first and the second verse done. All I need is the bridge. Oh, I can't think of anything. Oh, that's a stupid idea. Unless it's an assignment or you have a due date for a song to be finished, you have all the time in the world to write. I mean, you can take a break. You can go at your own pace. I met this guy one time and it took him 11 years to write one song. You do not have a specific time range where you have to finish this song. I get stumped all the time, and basically what I'll do is I just don't allow myself to be frustrated. I'll just take a moment and just breathe a bit and just kind of brainstorm. Just come back to it. Just write it down for now and then come back to it later. Even if you already have something set and finished, you can still go back and tweak anything to make the song better. It's your song. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. You know, and it happens to me too. It pretty much happens to every songwriter, where not every idea comes to them right off the bat. But when you're on a roll, it feels so good. But when you're not, then it's kind of frustrating. But just don't be so hard on yourself. This is just a little fun fact, but when I was writing Thank You, Jan and Phil, I got stumped on the second verse and I could not think of one thing. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't think. But eventually I got to it, and I just took time. I just thought of all the Dan and Phil references I could think of, and then it just kind of exploded. I think those are all the tips that I have for you guys today. If you guys thought the tips were helpful, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And oh my gosh guys, I hit 12,000 subscribers. Dude, that's so cool. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook. I'll have all the links down in the description below if you want to follow me, because I post some pretty snazzy stuff. I hope you all are having a great week, and I'll see you guys sometime soon. So, bye! And I hope you all are having a awesome for me, you know, because I get to give you guys, what am I saying? That was like some whale noise. If you don't do good on your math test, your grades are gonna go down. And if your grades go down, then your average goes down. Which is like the same thing. When in doubt, write it out. That's a quote from my teacher. I need to stop.